here with refrigeratorinfo.com. The new refrigerator that we're looking at today is the LFX31935 ST. It's kind of a mouthful, it's just a model number really. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I mean, a refrigerator basically just keeps things cold for you, and to what degree it does that is what we test. The really cool feature on this refrigerator though is something called the blast chiller. And what it is another extra drawer inside of the refrigerator that cools down a beverage in 3 to 5 minutes. Let's see here. It's, you can use 2 cans or 1 bottle of wine, and it promises to chill a can to 42 degrees in 5 minutes, or a bottle or 2 cans in 12 minutes. So what you do is you put it in there, you hit a button on the front, it cools this drawer down to like freezer temperatures, and this little like bed type thing here rocks it back and forth so that it doesn't freeze. So what we did is we brought a can of Coke with us, and we're going to see how it works. So what I'm going to do is just pop this Coke in the refrigerator, close up the drawer, and I'm going to try and cheat and keep this door open and turn it on so that we can see it in motion before we close it up. So 1 can, 5 minutes. There we go. So once again, like we were saying, what it does is it sucks cold air in from the freezer into the drawer, so it's actually below freezing, and it has to shake the can back and forth to keep it from freezing around the outside, and also lets it cool quicker. It's a lot like that trick that you can do with like a cooler. If you've got a warm beer or a warm can of soda, what you do is you put it in the cooler in some ice water and you just spin it for a little while, and it'll cool it much faster than it normally would. This is the same idea, but on the inside of a refrigerator. And in about 5 minutes, you can go from having a lukewarm can of soda or a beer or a bottle of wine, and have something that's cold and chilled to a good drinkable level. So let's let it go, and we'll see what it's like in about 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes. The blast chiller has counted us down. It just shut off. I heard the motor shut off. So we're going to open it up and see how cold this can of Coke is. Wow, I'm actually kind of impressed. This seemed like one of those gimmicky things that you wouldn't think actually worked. But this is substantially colder than it would have been if I just left it in the refrigerator, and this was warm when I put it in there. Also, it shakes it up a little bit inside, so you may want to give it a couple of minutes before you go to drink it directly. That's cold enough to drink. It's good. Surprised how well it works. So, again, the LG, long model number, and the feature is the blast chiller.